Yes, welcome back. We're going to try to put the interior walls. See, this is where we stopped the last time. These are the exterior walls for the simple plot plan that we are doing. So to do this, we need to first of all get to the object snap, right click and click on settings. We'll make sure that the extension is activated together with perpendicular and endpoint. I'll make sure that the nearest is deactivated. So click on OK since that's the case already. So to put the internal walls, you need to use line. Click on line. Then we'll get to the endpoint of one of the where we want our line. Where we want one of our walls to begin. So we'll stretch a little. So make sure that the endpoint you want is the one that is actually you place it here. Don't click, just place it. Then extend it a little and type in the distance of the wall from this point, and that is going to be 5,000. So I type 5,000 and press enter. So when I minimize this, zoom out, I'm going to see that the point here is already selected. So I take it up to where I want it to end, possibly here. So I click, then I press the escape button. I'll see that this wall is already there. So if I want, I can offset this by clicking here. But before I offset, let me put in all the lines so that I can use one straight offset command to do that. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to have a line from here down to this place, and to do that I simply pick the line command, and I come down here. So I can actually start here, this endpoint, click on it, then I get to the end of this one, zoom out, zoom in so that I can see this clearly. Whenever I see the perpendicular sign showing, I click. So when I click, I then press the escape button. I see that this line is already there. So another line I need to put is I need to pick a line around here, and I can do that simply using offset. So when I click the offset button, it will ask me to select this object I want to offset, the offset through distance. This is the offset through distance. So I'm going to simply type 5,000, which is the distance, 5,000 meters, millimeters. So I'm going to pick this and get to this side. So I'll see that this is already done. So I'm having how many spaces inside my diagram? I have 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put another space. So to do that, I simply click on line, then I place my cursor here, then I stretch. When I stretch, I type in 5,000 again, distance of the room, enter. So once the place is picked, I can come down. So when I come down, I can pick a point in such a way that it makes a horizontal with this very end point. So if I'm able to pick that point, it should be here. So I pick it, then okay, that's a mistake. Let me go back. Let me take out this line. I think I need a smaller I need something around here. So to do that, I get back to line, pick line, I click here, this endpoint. Oh no, escape, select line, I place it here and extend. So as I'm extending, I'm just going to type 300. 3000, press enter, then come down and type another 3000, press enter, then take it to this point and close it up, then press the escape button. So I have virtually all the rooms that I want. So next thing is for me to make the internal wall thicknesses, which is actually 150. So I'll do that using offset. So I'm gonna just click the offset button, then I type in 150, which is the distance, 150 millimeters of wall thicknesses, press enter, then I start picking them and start offsetting. So I'm gonna offset this one to this side, 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 and finally offset this one to this side. So you see I've done all the offsets. There is now wall distances. So the next thing I'm going to do, I press the escape. Next thing I'm going to do is to trim. I need to trim out all these spaces, and to do that I simply select the trim. You can see the trim here. Click the trim, then I select the whole diagram, then I right click, then I start trimming out the distances I don't want. I don't want this distance, this space here. So I select it, goes out, select it, it goes out. This I don't want, this here goes out. I don't want this, select it, goes out. I don't want this, goes out. Okay, since I've finished here, I'm gonna zoom out, zoom in to another place. I don't want this, trim it out, get to this point, the same thing. I don't want this and this, trim it out. I don't want this, trim it out. And I get to another point. I don't want this, trim it out. I don't want this, trim it out. Get to another point, this point. I don't want this, I trim it out. So this one enables you not to be picking trimming one by one, but generally trim this out, trim this out. So I'm gonna go here again, here. I don't want this, trim it out. So virtually all the trimming has been done. So I have a perfect diagram. So I can simply press the escape button. So I have my both external and internal walls done. So please click the subscribe button at this side to subscribe to our video, so that you'll be seeing all our videos. Check out other videos to learn this. Like this video and share it if you really like it, share it as much time as you can. In subsequent videos I'm going to teach us how to make the curtains for the doors and windows, so that we can start fixing the doors and the windows. So I believe we got this. So first of all, what we did was we made sure that the object snaps are done in the right way. Then we used line to fix it, and we used the extension and trimming to make sure that we have the floor plan that we are having now. So in subsequent classes we are going to make spaces for the doors and windows, so that we can fix them all down. Thank you.